for so long, you put your own peace and what you know would be best for you on the back burner just to what you think is keeping the peace, or just to satisfy other people, or just to make sure other people feel comfortable, to not get other people too far out their comfort zone, and you bend and fold and all of that just for what everyone else around you to, one, still be miserable on the inside, two, drain you of everything that you have, everything that you got, okay? All of your peace, all of your sanity, all of this, that, and the other. Everything that you give, they're going to take, and then some. They're going to reach for some more. Because the minute you're done and you're tired, oh, you really see the true characteristics, and they don't even know how to be. They go into panic mode. Then they try all different types of tactics, because they're trying to keep what been keeping them comfortable, what been keeping them from looking at themselves, what's been keeping them from themselves this whole time. Like, what? No. Why? That is insane. Why do that? Why do that? You know, like, that is very crazy. Compromise your peace for people who don't have it to begin with, for people who don't care, not pouring nothing back into you. For what? Lose yourself and other people for what? Hold on to relationships that don't serve you in no way. It's not about being with people over what you can get. It's about, like, okay, if I'm dealing with a person in my life, there should be something positive. It should be a reason, a good reason that I'm dealing with a person. But if the person is constantly disturbing your peace every chance they get, and on top of that, when you address something that you know is a problem, that is that you let them know that it is bothering you. You let them know that it's like some change needs to be done for this to work, because I'm feeling like I'm like, what's going on? Like, this is doing bad. This is doing me a disservice. This is stressing me out. This is bringing me down. This is all of this, that, and the other. You bring that to their attention, and they talk to you as if you're just crazy, you're just tripping. They don't understand why, what they're doing. They're doing their best. All they do is show that they care about you, and they never give up on you, and they never would leave you, and they never would do this, that, and the other. Like, how can you know me this long and then switch up and blah, blah, blah. A person gets freaking tired. Stop playing games with me. Stop playing mind games, using all these word tricks to try to keep your place right. If I don't want no dealings with you, get over it. If you talk like you're so much of this perfect person, then it should be easy for you to find someone else to take my place. I don't want it anymore. I don't want to be that person no more that you suck and bleed dry. I don't want to be that. I no longer want to be that. That should be okay. That should be understandable. Like, what are you talking about? Why try to trap a person in your web of BS, confusion, misery, and all types of stuff? Why do that? Why do that? And why pick a specific person to do so too? Why do that? That is unfair. That is bold. Like, what the freak? I swear I didn't learn about people like this growing up. Now, I was dealing with it. I was raised by someone in that way. And that's why I had to get the freak on. I didn't notice how common it is. Two, that it could happen in the disposable relationships outside of family, you know, and outside of who my parent was, because at the end of the day, like, I still have not met anybody just like her. Now, I've met people got a lot of characteristics as her, but the combination of problems that she had, that's for another time. That's her. That's something she can't help. But whatever the case may be, I was born into that. Okay, whatever. But to get older and come across someone just like that, but worse, because I don't owe this person anything. You did not have to. You didn't have to enter my life. You didn't have to stay in my life. You didn't have to. We don't have to. We didn't even have to act like we known each other after it was like I said, I don't know what purpose I serve in their life to where they think that they have to keep me around, even if they kick me when I'm down, spit on me while I'm down, do this, that, and the other. I don't understand. I don't understand it. I don't want to understand it. I will never understand it. Talking to me like I'm crazy. That's the biggest thing, is talking to me like I'm freaking crazy. Talking to me like I'm crazy, like I'm the one that just generated a problem, like I switched up. Somebody had to get in my head, this and that and the freaking other. Really, are you serious? Really, are you serious? Are you kidding me? So since you can no longer manipulate me, you feel like someone else is. That's what you're saying. So I'm just a puppet. So since you can no longer be the puppet master, it gotta be another, right? There's just no way I could think for myself. There's just no way that I could want my own peace. There's no way that I can want self-respect. There's no way that I just got all of this. Even in my whole entire years of getting older, okay? From 16 to 30, you think nothing will change? You think everything was supposed to stay the same? Like, are you kidding me? So since that's the case with you, you think that's supposed to be the same for me, and you think that you could still do and play the same exact mind games, and it's supposed to work, and I'm supposed to be happy with it. I'm supposed to be trying my best, putting myself under the ground just to make sure that you feel solid, that you feel like you have a solid foundation to step and walk all over. For your comfort, as much comfort as you can get from the outside, because like I said, you can't be a peaceful person on the inside. You cannot be. With characteristics like that, being that type of person, you cannot be. I'm sorry, you cannot be. And like I said, I've been taking this little time to be positive. I've been taking this time to look at the bright side of everything. But I really had to sit there and ask myself, why did you allow it to get that far? I have to talk to me now. Like, why? What the freak? Why didn't you love yourself at all or something? Like, you didn't feel like you deserved better? What was the point? What? Like, of course, the biggest thing is I want my family together and this and that. But I've been realized that this family is dysfunctional, and what I built is not what I anticipated it to be, because the person that I'm with is not what the ideal person that I was supposed to build this with. It was supposed to have been nothing. Like, we were never meant to be. And I've been got that through my head, but I still was sitting there dealing. No, it don't serve me or the children, no matter how much they want it, and they're comfortable with the dysfunction. And that's another thing that's a big problem, is that I don't want them to think that is okay. I don't want them in no situation like that at all. None of them, boys or girls. draining and giving your all and your whole self to a person, and they constantly take it, and then they replace the peace that you had that they took with misery, freaking depression, freaking anger, freaking all of that discomfort, just pure discomfort on the inside. Yeah, I can't. I hate that it took me this long. I hate that I wasted all of my prime years on being a people-pleasing person like that, because all the other people that come in my life, I see the problems and I was able to get rid of easy. They can go back to their regular life and I have to start at square one every time just to get rid of some stuff. But this one particular situation, because I started a family with them, a little different. I left it for a while, and life without them and without the other shenanigans that I invited was peaceful. And even when I had the other shenanigans, they understood at least that they are disposable. There's no reason for them to hang on to me. There's nothing to latch on to. Go ahead about your business. At least they understood that. This situation used all of these circumstances that we created and use that and act like that's what they're valuing, but really no, it's for their own comfort and peace. Because at the end of the day, everything else outside of me dealing with them and allowing them to suck me dry, they don't care about. They don't care about a kid. They don't care about a marriage. They don't care about none of that. If they don't have the access they want to me and to disturb my peace, like what? And then to sit here and act like they agree to just be friends, even though they show what, you're not even friend material. You hold, backstab, traded, and betrayed. That's not even a friend. What are you talking about? You're still trying to have some type of access to my life. I don't want it. Move on. Please get away from me. It is so not worth it. And I really, 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 really want for my young daughters to understand and know that your peace is priceless and it is precious. And please do not bend, fold, and all of that just to for other people to be comfortable in your life, for other people to be more comfortable than you are. Don't do it, please. You're gonna regret it. You're gonna regret it. If not now, then later. If you're gonna regret it, please don't freaking do it. I don't want that for my daughters. I don't want that for nobody else's daughter. I don't. It's unfair. It's really unfair. And people are not worth that. You only get one life. How dare you let another person with their one life come and ruin you and make you uncomfortable, especially for a nice chunk of your life, especially in your prime years, especially in the times where you can flourish. I gotta go. I don't like that. I definitely don't want my kids going through that.